Hey everybody, welcome to Coffee Chat with Camille. I am your host, hostess Camille, and we just had another earthquake here in California. Let me go ahead and read my notes on this. I hope you guys are all doing very well. We just now experienced another series of small earthquakes. One of the latest notable ones was 1.6 magnitude earthquake near Weedpatch, California. It actually just happened. Um, okay. And there are additional minor quakes that are happening in this region up here. So, up in Central Valley area, the central section of California, we're experiencing a series of earthquakes. Okay. And my source that I'm using is EarthquakeTrack, USGS Earthquake Hazards. USGS Earthquake Hazards. I think that's the same thing. All right, so I just wanted to break that news real quick that we are experiencing earthquakes. And so just everybody be safe, look out for your pets and your animals. And I don't know how much longer this is going to go on, but and also let me update you on what happened yesterday, because yesterday as the earthquake was happening, we were looking at our phones and it was saying that it was like a 6-point earthquake. Um, but let's see what actually happened. I think it was a little less. Excuse me. It was a little less of an earth. I mean, excuse me. I don't think it was as high as 6.0. So let's see. I think it was more between 4 and 5.0, and it did go up north somewhat, and then over into Central Valley. Okay, Central Valley, California, and then also over into Ventura County. The folks down in Irvine and down in San Diego, which is very south, they didn't experience it, so it didn't go all the way. Excuse me. It didn't go all the way south here in California, but it rolled past overall, and it was strong. I'm just glad, as I stated yesterday, that it did not um, that it didn't last very long. You know, so because it's really scary when the earthquake is ongoing. Um, but the fact that they're small is pretty good, I think. Just don't want a massive one, as I stated before. So, California's earthquake. One moment, okay. I am. Yeah, let me. Okay, I'm just trying to pull it up for you guys, okay? All right, so yesterday the magnitude of the earthquake was 5.2. It struck Kern County, and the shaking was felt throughout Southern California. So I kind of went in different places, okay? So the quake struck at about 9:09 p.m., and it was in southwest of Lamont. One of the um, excuse me, one of the listeners of my podcast was in Lamont. Okay. And it was in a remote area of central California near the Kern Lake bed and Maricopa Flat at a depth of 7 miles. It was followed by at least 24, which is about 24 aftershocks. Many, yeah, the news is breaking now that there's an emergency alert that's gone out for earthquake detected. And they just say drop, cover, hold on, and protect yourself. Okay? So that's coming from, excuse me, USGS Shake Alert. All right? But as back to yesterday, it was followed by at least 24 aftershocks, many of them measuring 3.0 or higher. in the Lamont and Grapevine areas, according to the USGS data. A USGS map indicates shaking was felt as far north as Fresno and as far south as southern Orange County and east out to the Inland Empire in Victorville. Wow, so it kind of went, wow, that's amazing. Okay, so it kind of went down and over and everything. All right. First responders in Los Angeles and other areas were conducting assessments of the damage, and their initial reports did not turn up any major issues. Oh, hold on a second. Let me make sure. You guys hold on, okay? Because I hope you can hear me. Lord have mercy. Okay, I hope you all can hear me. Maybe that's why I'm not getting you folks in the chat. I hope you, yeah. Okay, at any rate, so again, it's just breaking news. We just had another earthquake, Central Valley. This one wasn't as large as yesterday. It's about 2.0 here in California. When I say Central Valley is between Fresno and LA. If you want to think of it that way, you can. But we're having a series of earthquakes up this way. All right. Yesterday we had one. And as I stated, I want to go ahead and give you let me give you an update from yesterday. So Kern County, California, there was a magnitude of 5.2 earthquake struck in Kern County Tuesday night, with significant shaking felt throughout Southern California. The quake struck at 9:09 p.m. southwest of Lamont, in a remote area of Central California near the Kern Lake bed and Maricopa Flat at a depth of 7 miles. It was followed by at least 24 aftershocks. So when you say 24, there would be about 24 aftershocks. Many of them measuring, between 3.0 or higher in the Lamont and Grapevine areas, according to USGS data. A USGS map indicates shaking was felt as far north as Fresno and as far south as southern Orange County and east out into Inland Empire and Victorville. All right. There were first responders who were trying to assess the damage, and who tried to assess the damage, and there was no critical infrastructure problems. All right. Okay. And so that's what's going on. We do have a earthquake going on. I mean, we've been having a series of earthquakes in California, specifically Central California, and also a little bit north. And I guess that would be east out there. I'm not really sure. East. Okay. Another breaking story is Taylor Swift has canceled 3 of her concerts in Vienna this week because there were 2 suspects were arrested for allegedly plotting a terror attack, authorities said. Okay, so they're plotting a terrorist attack, right? At any rate, okay, thank you guys so much for listening to Coffee Chat with Camille. I just wanted to update everyone on earthquake news and also Taylor Swift. I have to still make the thumbnails for this show because right after the earthquake happened, I'm like, let me jump on here and talk a little bit. But if there's anybody who felt it, just write in about it. And again, just be very careful out here if you're in these areas, and just, go under something to save yourself. And if you can pull your pets, pull them under with you, try. But I don't know, my pets just kind of look, my little girl, her name is Aiko. She is very, she's been kind of acting funny lately, but mostly whining. So it's very unlike her. She's been kind of, my little boy, not so much. But at any rate, this is Coffee Chat with Camille. Please like and subscribe, share, comment. Okay, so do all the things you know to do to support us, please. To support me. I appreciate your support, by the way. Thank you so much. But when you come into YouTube, just click like right away. Just like click. If you haven't subscribed yet, just click subscribe. All right. But yes, we just had another earthquake in Central Valley. It was at a magnitude of about 2.5. Right. Yesterday it was opposite, about 5.2. Okay. And then there have been about roughly, they said 24 aftershocks. 24 aftershocks. All right. So we rocking and rolling over here. And we also have a lot of heat happening. And so just a lot of weather changes. Well, we should be fine, unless we get some super massive earthquake, which would be awful. So I don't know. I used to kind of listen about the seismic activity. And I used to say, if you have a series of small ones, it's helping to release the pressure so that we don't have a big one coming from a fault. But truth of the matter is, we're built on top. A lot of our cities are built on top of the fault. San Andreas, I believe, is one of them. But the fault lines are many. So check it out. Just look up California map and just put in the geography and Google it if you can, and see how many people are. What am I saying? How many people? And just check out how many faults that we are built on top of, right, or living on top of rather. So there's a lot. Usually there's just a lot, But like I said, well, overall it was just kind of rolling a little bit. And I'm by my desk already, so if it does continue to go, if these continue and then we receive longer ones or something, I'm just going to be parked underneath my desk to be safe, And I would suggest you find or look around your home to find a safe place you can go, So that's that. I'm working on, I'm actually done with my list of folks that passed away this year. So I'm going to do that I'm going to give you, do the episode in about, I think 30 minutes. So probably it's 8 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. Wow, I think it's 8, 9, 10. Yeah, it's 11 Eastern Time, huh? Yeah, I might replay it in the morning. So all you folks on the East Coast are in bed because you have to work the next day. So you're able to see it and give me your feedback. And then I'm going to do a movie review. You know what I was thinking about, everybody? I was thinking about doing a movie review on Empire. You know that old show? It's kind of old now. It's like, gosh, it went off like 4 years ago, right? Around that, 2020. And I have been binge watching it, and it is just so freaking good. My sister was already watching it and loving on it. And I was like, I saw like some little corny scene. I'm like, oh, that looks corny. And I'm really not. I was absolutely dead wrong. Empire is a great show. I really love the writing, the cast, the costume changes, the scenes, but the acting between Terrence Howard, who plays Lucius, and Taraji P. Henson, her character is Cookie. And then they have 3 sons, and they have this music work environment. And uh, they own this music business, and their last name are Lyons. And it's not spelled Lin apostrophe S. It's spelled Lyon, right? But they are the Lions, and it's such a convincing. Um, the writing is outstanding, but the acting is so convincing that I just was like, never mind Terrence Howard. I want Lucius. I want a man like Lucius. So he's really great. He's a great actor, by the way. You know, there's so many great American actors, and we only get like De Niro, Tom Hanks, but there are so many. And I remember when Terrence was in Hustle and Flow, and I was like, just a little street hood movie with these women, street walking women, and blah blah blah. Classic. Okay, that movie's a classic. So back to Empire. It's excellent. It's excellent. So I'm gonna be doing a movie. It's not really a movie, but TV reviews as well. Okay. It takes me a little bit because I have to do. I work with blank canvases in web design, and I must tell you that I am using Canva for those of you who are familiar with Canva, and it works excellently. Okay. So I'm pretty much, like I said, working with blank canvases, which means I have to decorate each slide you see, each page you see myself. All right. I don't have anyone doing it for me. I do it myself. And I produce this podcast on my own. And I enjoy it. I really do. And I really enjoy bringing you all good content because that's what you deserve. And also, again, I want to thank you so much, subscribers. Excuse me, subscribers. I don't give a whole lot of notice all the time when I'm going to come on, but I will be on Thursdays at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and then Friday Pacific Standard Time. And then also I want to do a weekend day. So it's either Saturday and or Sunday, and probably in the morning time. This month, just coming up Saturday, it'll probably have to be mm, probably afternoon if I do it. But for sure Thursday and Fridays. All right. But this week I'm trying to get you guys the content because get my content to you because the weeks always fly past. I don't know if anyone else notices, but other than rumbling with earthquakes, the time is really moving. And so anyway, but I was watching Star Report. We have similar topic. Nelly arrested for possession of ecstasy. Okay, that's his topic, and my topic is similar to that. And I sent the link over to him, so hopefully he's able to post it. And I haven't been able to call in to his show because I'm on a new schedule these days. All right, so again, we had a small earthquake that just happened of 2.5 magnitude yesterday. There was a 5.2 magnitude earthquake in California. California is on the west coast. Okay, we're under Pacific Standard Time. And thank you guys for listening. Also, again, Taylor Swift has canceled her concerts, 3 of them, due to terrorist threats. Okay? She has 3 upcoming concerts. They have been canceled due to terrorist threats. And they did catch one of the suspects. And apparently there was going to be a terrorist act going on at her concert. All right? Which is very unfortunate. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you all, excuse me, not you guys. Thank you all for watching, or listening rather, to Coffee Chat with Camille. I'm on YouTube. Should be streaming there. I stream on Facebook and sometime on Instagram. Excuse me, Instagram or X, formerly known as Twitter. All right, so you guys enjoy the rest of your evening, and I will be back on shortly with the new episode. All right. Thank you for listening. Please don't forget on your way out to like, subscribe, share, and comment. And yeah, I'll let you know what my subscriber goal is for this month in the next episode. Okay. Thank you. Bye, everybody.